Hi, we are Mariemi and Ileana, and we are going to talk about assessment. What is assessment? It is a natural part of the learning, teaching, and learning process, and it is undertaken to support learning. Assessment provides information about students' learning that, according to Berry on her book, Assessment for Learning, helps teachers understand students' knowledge, skills, and abilities. In the Assessment for Learning classroom, teachers use a full range of assessment activities and strategies to gain a comprehensive picture of how their students learn. Teachers analyze and interpret the information and use it for monitoring and adjusting instruction, as well as giving feedback to students. Margot Ditchell Miller, on her book The Power of Assessment, says that teachers can only decide how best to teach after they understand the knowledge and skills children already possess. Types of assessment. One of them is the formative assessment. The goal of formative assessment is to monitor students' learning by using ongoing opportunities during the lesson. It helps students identify their strengths and weaknesses as well as target areas. It helps teachers to support students' learning by providing feedback while students are still working on the development of their skills. Some examples of formative assessment includes asking students to draw a concept map, observation during activities, peer assessment, practice tests, daily journal entries, and teacher feedback and drafts. The other type of assessment is summative assessment. Its goal is to evaluate students' learning at the end of a unit or course. It documents what students have learned as a result of a period of instructions. Some examples of summative assessments include a mid-term or a final exam, a final project, or textbook test.
There are some important types of statement and with different purposes. Diagnostic assessment, often used before a course begins or during the first class meeting to measure a specific aspect of language. Needs assessment, often used as a course begins and several times during the course to measure what students need to learn and what they want to learn. Important point to consider. An important part of planning for assignment includes making sure students know what they are supposed to do and why they will be assessed or graded before the assignment takes place. Students benefit from knowing how you will be assessed their work and develop a clearer understanding of what they are expected to learn and to do. Finally, keeping clear track of the student achievement will help keep us informed about student learning and about the effectiveness of our materials and instruction.
Created using Powtoon.